So how's your fall going so far, Braxton?
Doing pretty good. You know, just working hard, getting everything situated.
And what's the difference between you this fall and a year ago at this time?
You know, just building up on my leadership, and you know, knowing where to go with the ball, reading defenses, and getting the guys going when we step out on the practice field.
How about your fundamentals? What did you work on fundamentally in the offseason, Braxton?
Oh yeah, the whole offseason I just worked on my whole fundamental wise, because last year I feel like it was like a D+, and this year just working on the whole offseason and getting things together and getting situated with that is just it's unbelievable how far I came from last year.
Coach, is it your footwork? Is that the biggest thing you worked on?
Yeah, this is my footwork. Yeah, basically it's my footwork.
Coach said you guys ran a lot of almost like a pro-style single-wing offense last year. What percentage of the offense was available to you last year as opposed to the percentage that you think is going to be available this year?
Say percentage-wise, I'll say like 75. Say 75, but this year it's going to be all in my hands, like 100%. You know, you got new guys coming in, new guys can make plays and get the ball in my hand, get into different type of playmakers.
A lot of people are saying a lot of good things about you, Braxton. How do you handle all that?
You know, just keep it humble, you know, level-headed, and, you know, just stay out the limelight.
Is that difficult to do?
You know, no, I don't think so.
You're surrounded by probably 100 people here.
All y'all my friends, though. So we all good. So, you know, I just be humble, you know, just go about my day, and just a normal guy outside of football.
Is it hard not to think about a Heisman Trophy type of a campaign or a season this year? I mean, obviously it's only August, but you're one of those guys that everyone's mentioning. You say you stay humble. Is it hard not to think about those things, though?
You know, it's always in the back of my mind, but I got 10 other guys on the field with me. I just want to make them better to the point that, you know, we can go farther in the Big Ten national, you know, Big Ten title. So get everybody better around me and be a good leader I can be.
With that in mind, Braxton, is there a different feel in camp then this year with in terms of you guys can play for a Big Ten championship, you can get into a bowl, a national championship.
Yeah.
Does that make it feel different this year compared to last?
I feel a lot better. You know, we got something to look forward to towards the end, and it was a good season last year for the seniors. You know, leave out on 12-0. You know, you got to make the best of it this year.
How do you top 12-0?
Work a little bit harder. You know. Got extra 2 more games, you know, if you want to go that far. You got to work extra hard and, you know, film room, weight room, get your body right, and that's all that matters.
Talk about year 2 in this offense and with this coaching staff. I mean, obviously much more comfortable for you this year than going into last year. Right, more working on technique and fine-tuning things more than learning?
Yeah, you know, screw a couple bolts back in, you know, get everything situated with that, and get the young guys going. You know, there's a lot of athletic things going on around here, and new guys, and guys know what they're doing this year from last year. It's a whole different type of momentum, I feel like.
How hard is it going to be to make everybody happy? Because you are going to have so many playmakers.
You
now.
said what?
How hard is it going to be to make everybody happy getting them the football with so many playmakers?
Man, I know. It's a lot of guys. It's like, I say 6 running backs and a lot of receivers, good backups.
And you, so how do you balance that?
I just do my best, you know, out on practice, get everybody the ball I can. You know, they come open, get on the block, and see what they can do with it. You know, it's the coach's decision at the end of the day.
Talk about the chemistry with this offense as well. I mean, a lot of guys coming back, especially the guys in front of you.
Man, it's a good feeling, you know, having the same offensive line come back, except for the right tackle. And it's a good adjustment, you know. I just got to keep working hard. And the guys, they growing up and getting more mature, and they know what they're doing, and they just going full go every time they go on the practice field.
Sorry.
Braxton, is it a good life lesson to see what's happening to Manziel and trying to avoid those pitfalls that, you know, you can get into as a player off the field?
Oh no, I'm just, you know, I try to stay out of all that stuff, so I'm good on that.
How are you dealing with those temptations? I mean, I'm sure people are pulling at you left and right all over the place. How do you manage? I'm sure one of those guys, one of those offers has to be at least somewhat tempting.
Nah, you know, it's just, you know, just be the same guy I am right now. Just humble, you know, talking to y'all guys, and when I leave here, I'm just like the other regular person. So just keep it level-headed, and, you know, just going about my business when I go on the field. When I leave the field, I'm just, you know, just a cool guy.
Braxton, is it difficult for you with the kind of personality that you have to really assert yourself and to be a leader who's loud and yells at guys and gets them involved?
Yeah, you know, that's what the guys look forward to. You know, the leader on the offense, they always want to hear the leader on the offense, on the defense side too. It gets them going, make them feel better than they are, and that's what.
But is that hard for you? Your personality seems to be that you're a little bit more soft-spoken and.
Oh no, because I'm off the field right now. Because you can't really see, the
Okay.
different type of personality on the field right now.
Gotcha.
Did you have to make a conscious effort though to be more assertive in the huddle on the field? During summer on 7-on-7s.
Yeah, absolutely. The coaches can't be out there, so I got to get the guys. Text them, hey, I'll be here at this time. They don't show up, they don't show up, and just want to get them better. All the guys around me, they will get better at themselves too. Everybody want to come here and make big plays, and get their name out there. So that's what we're working towards.
You said the offense was a B+ last year.
B+?
Is that what you said?
No, I said my fundamentals was D+.
Okay.
Yeah, D+.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you give the grade on the offense last year?
I said C.
You guys were a
It was
C.
average, yeah.
You guys were a C last year, went 12-0.
Yeah.
What can you guys be this year?
The same effort we put in last year and the same way things were going last year, I hope we can have that going this year as well. We ain't changed too much last year, just, new guys coming in, make more plays. I don't know, it's going to be fun.
You excited to get Dontre Wilson in football?
Absolutely. Definitely. He's a special kid, man. He goes all out. You can tell from that first day of camp, he was like bolting lightning. Now he's kind of slowing down. He's got to get used to that college life. So getting back, getting massages right now, so getting our bodies right.
Braxton, with the preseason hype, number 2 in the country, you in the Heisman race, how do you make sure this team doesn't start buying into the hype and get too big-headed and take things for granted and stay focused?
Man, Coach Meyer do a good job about that. He always tells us how good we are, how bad we did this day, and blah blah blah, and things like that. It's just, just got to keep the momentum how it was last year. Just keep that going, and just all the things that's going outside of the Woody. We can't pay attention to that stuff.
Is there parts of your game this year that you spent time working on over the summer that you really saw it on the field, be it throwing over the middle or throwing deep? What's the one area of your throw game that you really impressed yourself with the amount of improvement that you had?
I say like the intermediate throws. More guys getting more open because they actually know what they're doing this year. With the plays and how to get open and read coverage when they actually in their position with the stands. And that's what we've been working on, intermediate throws, get the ball out quick and let the guys run.
How frustrating was it last year with guys learning the offense, you learning the offense, and then on game day, maybe in the thick of it, not really knowing who didn't know what they were supposed to do?
It happened a couple of times last year. I can't recall a play. Well, I can recall a play with Penn State. That was crazy. It's, as long as if you mess up, you gotta go 100%. So it won't look like you messed up. So the guys, that's what we're working on. Fix the little mistakes that we did last year and to be more smooth.
Besides Dontre, who also stood out to you?
Man, all the guys, especially the tight ends, big targets. Devin Smith, he's growing up on me, and gotta have that main X receiver and running backs. It's a lot of guys, man. It's a lot of boys.
Braxton, are you a running quarterback who can throw or a throwing quarterback who runs?
We do both. We do both.
I put it right on the tee for you.
Yep. Same
Were you
thing.
both last year?
We did less throwing last year, and this year's gonna be a lot of throwing this year. So.
Coach Herman said he thinks it took you a while to trust him, and now you do. You've gotten to know him, and is that true?
The point that he hit on that, is make sure he's here for the guys, to make us get better as a player and develop us as a player. He's going to take that next step to the pros. Just had the best input for me, as a quarterback, because I don't be recognized as a running quarterback, and that's what we did last year. Had to get that trust in between, so I can trust him, so he can maybe develop into a quarterback.
Troy Smith went through a similar season that you're about to go through. Have you sought out him to talk to him at all?
No, not for real. Just some of the highlights I'll be seeing. I don't really talk to him about any season he had or how he handled things and things like that. But that's a good point. I should.
When things broke down last year, anytime things broke down or anytime there was any question, it seemed your default was to pull it down and run it. Is that something that's going to be difficult for you to break this year? Have you worked on that at all, or?
I mean, if the guy's not open, you know, somebody got to make something happen. You know, you can't be out there 3 and outs all the time. So, you know, some guy ain't open. I mean, I got feet. I'm gonna use them. So if they pop open when I'm scrambling, make a big play with that.
Braxton, are you more comfortable with this? I mean, are you more comfortable than you were when you came here?
First got here, my freshman year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, coming from high school, you know, all these guys. I never had this when I was a freshman. I mean, in high school. You know, I'm used to it though. You know.
How about from last year? I mean, are you growing into this stuff? That's not your personality, right?
Nah, not for real. I mean, I'm used to it though. You know, I'm getting better at it, and especially answering questions, things like that.
Is this harder for you than playing quarterback?
Nah, quarterback's a different. You know, that's a different level right there. There's a whole lot of things going on with that.
Will you make a conscious effort to try and avoid as many hits as possible this year from what you've learned the last couple of years?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't think too many guys like to get hit, especially, you know.
Although there were times it looked like you wanted to take on a cornerback or a linebacker to show your manhood. Have you learned from that?
What play was that I did that? I mean, yeah, you know, you got to protect your body. And, you know, it's the best effort for the team. You don't want to lose your starting quarterback. So.
Talk about having a lot more weapons this year. And does that make it easier for you to not, you know, instinctively just run it where you can get rid of the ball sooner and not hold on to it longer, you know, avoid taking those hits?
What was that first part you said?
You mentioned that you got a lot of weapons this year.
Oh, okay.
So does that make it easier for you to where you could avoid?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, guys get open quick, so I'm going to get that ball out quick. Make it better for us, you know.
How's this whole story end this year? How's this, here we are in August, how do you rate the ending? If you could rate it right now, what would it be?
We're still seeking out a couple things. You know, got to get a little organized a little bit, but, you know, so far it's going good. You know, it's a lot of things that, you know, we got to overcome right now. You know, come back together as a family. And I said at the end, hope we get them 2 extra games that we missed last year.
Braxton, what is the biggest lesson you've learned, maybe from going through the autograph session at the Big Ten meetings and stuff, and that your name was kind of bandied about this week, you know, stuff being on eBay and stuff. What's the lesson learned there, you think, for all you guys?
No, you know, I get approached by all types of, you know, of fans, take pictures. I'm not gonna turn down a fan or nothing. Like, they want to take a picture, or a little kid come down like, hey, can you sign this? Oh, I'm gonna sign it. You know, that's the type of person I am. But, you know, if it comes on the internet, it's not to, like, you know, pull down the team or anything like that. I'm gonna seek out myself. I'm not a self-centered person like that. So, you know, it's just for the fans.